Today we're going to take a look at how to create scatterplots in Python. So I have already imported all of my libraries and uploaded my data set. I have the pandas library to import my CSV file, matplotlib.pyplot to create my graph, and NumPy to help with formatting. My data set is about roller coasters, so you can see the first few lines here. Remember that a scatterplot uses two quantitative variables. So when we pick our variables for our scatter plot, we need to make sure that they are numbers and not words. So I'm going to use top speed and max height as my variables for my scatter plot. First, you need to pull those columns. So I want top speed. In my coasters data set is the top speed column, and then max height in the coasters data set is the max height column. Now, to create my scatter plot, I'm going to do plt.scatter. Inside the parentheses here, I need to put my x variable, comma, my y variable. I'm just going to choose that max height is my x variable and top speed is my y variable. Then I'll do plt.show, and then we'll look at how to customize our scatter plots. So this gives us a scatter plot here. It has automatically selected the window for your x and y axes to what fits the graph. Now, things that we have already talked about that still apply here are plt.title, plt.xlabel and ylabel, plt.xticks and yticks. Those all still work here. So if we want a title, we can say coaster height versus speed, an x label. My x variable was my max height, and that is in feet. And my y label is top speed in miles per hour. So now I have my labels. And then if I want to adjust the spacing and the counting on the x-axis and the y-axis, I can use plt.xticks and yticks. I'm going to go ahead and leave the, actually I'm going to adjust the x-axis a little bit. Do xticks and then np.arange, your minimum value to your maximum value and what you're counting by. And then same thing for yticks. Let's go 0 to 121 and count by tens. Okay, so now I have a few more labels there. In terms of the actual scatter plot, if we go back to plt.scatter, we can add in a color for the dots on the scatter plot and do C equals and then whatever color you want. I'm going to go light blue. The other thing that might be helpful here is to add an edge color around the dots so you don't just have a mass of blue here and that the points are a little more distinctive. You can do edge color equals whatever color you want. I'm going to go with black. So again, this is not an exhaustive list of all of the settings that you can do in a scatter plot, but these are probably the main ones that you would want to change.